Hello, people of YouTube. As you may have noticed, in my recent videos, the SpongeBob wall, the wall of SpongeBob pictures here, it doesn't look as good as it used to. It really doesn't. And it's been slowly just crumpling throughout the past few years, Pictures are ripped. It literally won't stay. Watch this. So, when something gets like this, you're gonna have to make a decision. And for a while, I've been thinking, maybe I'll redo this. Maybe I'll do this again. I'll get another SpongeBob coloring book. I'll get another bunch of poster boards, and I'll make a new one. So, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, this little vlog style video here, this is to show you what's happening and what's going to happen. This is me taking down the SpongeBob wall. It's been 4 whole years of having this thing. I think we should start with cutting down the flags. I'm not going to cut on the flags, obviously. That would be unpatriotic, and I'm not some communist who plays football or something. So, yeah. This was an entire era of my YouTube channel. I really enjoyed filming against this background for a couple of years. Obviously, I'm not going to show the entire thing, but, yeah. I guess that was that. Now, enjoy the intro, filmed against my wall and curtain, I guess.
Good evening, YouTube! Welcome to the Perfect Podcast Show! Man, this is different, huh? Tonight, we're talking talk shows at home. We're talking streaming services. And that's, kind of the only place the conversation goes, actually. I'm Jeff the Shark, and it's hidden inside the safe behind the painting. I mean, nothing. I said nothing. And now here's your host, and it's Pikachu Allspark!
Welcome to the Perfect Podcast Show. I am your host, the king of YouTube, Pikachu Allspark. So, here I am once again. I said I was going to do this. I said I was coming back in a week. I don't really have a topic of conversation. So I suppose I'll talk about all sorts of things. Something that's really been irking me lately. I guess this is just going to be an angry rant, but, that's kind of what YouTube's all about, right? It's all about the angry rants. Those get you the views, especially if you're talking about other YouTubers, but no. Now, this isn't a talk about other YouTubers. This is something I noticed. You see, obviously, you may have noticed that these days, a lot of talk shows are shooting their episodes from home, and this is obviously weird. It definitely takes some getting used to. And there's something I've noticed about it. Now, here's the thing. I haven't actually seen any of these talk shows from home. I saw the Saturday Night Live episode from home. I saw that, and it was... it was alright, So some parts were funny. I didn't really think it was all that great, though, but, I like how they did some things on it. It was weird to see a fully edited episode of the show, they can't exactly edit it when it's, live. So, that was a strange experience for me. But, it was fine. And if they were to do another one like that, I'd probably watch again, I don't mind it. But, that sort of worked, and it only sort of worked because, you've seen YouTube videos, right? Like, a lot of YouTubers shoot their comedy sketches, like, YouTubers that make comedy sketch videos, they'll do those, like, in their houses, right? Like, a lot of YouTubers will do that, so, a show about comedy sketches shot from home, it's not that weird. But a talk show, on the other hand, a talk show is usually, like, there's this background with a city on it, and there's a desk, and there's some dickhead in a suit, right? Like, and I feel like it wouldn't be that hard for a talk show host to replicate the feeling of a talk show in their home. Now, yeah, obviously it would be kind of difficult for them to build a giant set that looks like a city and just do that on their own, right? That would be difficult, but you know what's not difficult? Going on Amazon, ordering a green screen, having that shipped to their house, and sitting in front of it. Like, that wouldn't be difficult at all. And I'm willing to bet that most of these people already have a desk or something that looks like a desk in their house. And if not, they can get one of those too online. Like, realistically, all you would need to make, like, a professional looking talk show from home is, like, a really good camera, a really good microphone, a green screen, and a desk. Like, that's all you would need, because you could sit in front of the green screen, put the background, in editing later, and, yeah, just do your talk show like normally, but, obviously without the audience there. And I don't know why none of these talk show hosts are doing this. Like, are they just going for the at-home aesthetic? Because, like, I know they desperately want to be relatable to the millennial demographic, even though they're not. They're not in the least bit. And it's kind of annoying to see that even with how things are going these days, they're still trying to pander, like, because these are all a bunch of rich people, every talk show host you see on TV these days, they're rich. Now, obviously there are some talk show hosts out there that aren't rich, like, the ones who do talk shows on YouTube might not be rich. I don't know, maybe they are. A good bunch of them are monetized, so, maybe they're just as rich as the TV ones. Who knows, but specifically, talking about talk shows on TV, all the hosts are fucking rich. Like, all those bitches live in a big-ass mansion, and they have fucking chauffeurs driving them around in limousines, Like, that's how their life goes, and the fact that these bitches can't fucking afford a green screen, microphone, good camera, and a desk, that's baffling, because, that's not even a quarter of their money, Like, that does not dent their savings at all. And yet, for some odd reason, they just can't seem to afford this. Like, and it's, I don't know why this annoys me so much. Like, it shouldn't annoy me that much. It's not that big of a deal, really, but, I just feel like if you're putting something on TV, like, it should kind of look professional, Like, they don't put vlogs on TV. They fucking don't. Like, you're not going to see a vlog on TV. Like, you're not going to see some dickhead be like, oh, hey, here's me, I'm going down to the clothing store, and I'm going to get me some clothes or something. Whatever they do in vlogs. I haven't watched, like, one of those types of vlogs in quite a while, The most recent vlogs I've been watching are just David Dobrik ones, the ones that are just crazy and insane. because, you know, those actually kind of have some effort put into them in comparison to other vlogs, which are just assholes turning on their camera and getting rich from filming nothing. Anyways, yeah, they don't put vlogs on TV. They don't. Why? Because that wouldn't work. That just wouldn't work. And from what I can tell, even though I've kind of just seen, like, a few clips and thumbnails on YouTube, like, from what I can fucking tell, these talk shows at home, they're YouTube videos. They're just long YouTube videos. That's what it seems like. I mean, that's what it certainly looks like, and, like, I don't want something that looks like YouTube on my TV, you know, unless I'm somehow using a device that has YouTube on it on my TV. Like, if I was to get on YouTube on a video game system on the TV, then that would be just watching YouTube on the TV. But, you know, like, if I'm actually, like, watching TV, then I don't want it to look like YouTube, you know? If I have a big-ass TV in my house, and I'm watching it, and the thing on it looks like YouTube, I'm changing the fucking channel. Like, I don't care if it's a rerun of some garbage I've seen a million times in a row, it's still better than some dickhead doing a YouTube video on TV. Like, honestly. And I know what you're thinking, and I know you're probably thinking that, you know, shouldn't YouTube content be as good as TV? And, you know, being as good as TV, like, I don't know. Should it? Should YouTube content be TV worthy? Because a lot of YouTubers that get on TV, they don't really get a positive reception for that. So, should the standard for TV be YouTube? I don't think it should, and I know that's, like, so 10 years ago to say, but, I mean, hey, maybe living in 10 years ago isn't so bad, right? I mean, maybe we're going too far with all this stuff. Like, maybe people are doing things wrong. I don't know. Kind of losing track of what I was saying here. Basically, talk shows at home, they shouldn't look like they're at home. Like, get a green screen, get a microphone, get a desk, and what's the other thing? Get a good camera. Yeah. Just 4 things that these millionaires can easily afford, and boom, you have a good-looking talk show. And, yeah. I don't know if I have much else to say. I'll try to find some more things to say. Man, that was kind of the main thing I have to say. You know, it just comes from a place of me. I've always been a talk show lover. Like, ever since I was a kid, I watched talk shows. Like, I used to watch The Late Show with David Letterman, and my favorite talk show, The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. You know, Craig Ferguson was such an amazing talk show host that, I just can't watch James Corden, you know. He's the current host of The Late Late Show on CBS, and, he sucks. Like, you know, Jimmy Fallon is kind of an annoying dickhead who's always doing these cringy bits with celebrities. James Corden is that, but British. Like, it's the same thing, but with a different accent. Like, why would I want to watch... Why would I want to watch something that I already don't like again? You know, like, I don't want to watch this when this guy's doing it. Why would I want to watch it when this guy's doing it? And for some odd reason, people love it. Like, I see thumbnails on YouTube for the fucking carpool karaoke thing that James Corden does, and it's got like 65 million views. Who the fuck is watching that garbage? Who the fuck is watching James has a fucking rat-faced Corden and some annoying dickhead celebrity sing songs in a car? Is that really what the state of talk shows have come to? I mean, And I shudder to think about James Corden doing that fucking garbage at home. Like, can you imagine how fucking annoying and douchey it would be if he were to just, like, take a laptop out to his car and, like, video chat with some celebrity that's also in their car and then do that? Like, I know that James Corden, if you're listening to this, please don't do that. Like, I don't want to give you that idea. Like, that would suck. That would suck so hard. And yeah, you'd probably get 1 million views from it, but, I mean, have some fucking dignity, man. Have some self-respect. Like, you don't gotta do this. You don't gotta continue to ruin the name of The Late Late Show, a talk show that I once thought was the best one on TV, a talk show that used to have a robot skeleton, a talk show that used to have a fake horse, a talk show that was just... It was amazing, honestly. Like, if you've never seen The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, you know, there's some clips on YouTube, there's full episodes. I don't know where to watch it on CBS's official thing, because, you know, fuck streaming services. I hate streaming services. They're ass. They're not just ass, they're donkey ass, is what they are. So I'm not going to tell you to go watch it on some sort of streaming service, because, you know, fuck that. I know CBS has one. I don't know what's on it. I heard not a lot, though. I heard not a lot, and I also heard that, like, Nickelodeon stuff was coming to that or something. And, you know, I haven't really watched a lot of Nickelodeon stuff on streaming services, you know. The only reason I'm talking about that is because, well, it's because of SpongeBob, obviously. That's kind of the only thing I watch on Nickelodeon these days. And the most recent watching of SpongeBob I did on a streaming service was when I watched, like, an episode on the Nintendo 3DS Netflix app back in 2012. And I think back then, like, there was, like, this friend who gave me his Netflix password back then to use, and I don't think they allow you to do that anymore, but still, you know, that happened, and I used it for, like, a month, then got bored, and then just didn't use it again. Like, truly, Netflix just sucks, and I know, it's changed, obviously, you know, nothing stays the same as it was in 2012. If that were true, my YouTube videos would still be cringe. Some people probably still think they are. But, I've had people tell me that Netflix has gotten better since 2012, but, I mean, I doubt it, you know? Like, yeah, there's shows that have, like, boobs and stuff, but, you know, they upload all those scenes to the internet anyway, so why would I watch the full show just to see that? Like, it doesn't make any sense as to get Netflix. Like, the things I see that are popular on Netflix are, like, long-ass documentaries, you know, and that's not really the way I go, you know. I don't like watching, like, documentaries on TV. Now, documentaries on YouTube, you know, that's a big maybe. That's a big maybe. Like, I personally enjoy watching Defunctland videos, like, quite a lot, you know, and those are definitely documentary videos, so, you know, stuff like that, or, like, a YouTube video about how an abandoned location got that way, you know, like how a business, you know, ran out of business, and then their building is just sitting there abandoned, you know. Like, you know what I'm talking about, you know. Well, you might not know what I'm talking about, but I can't seem to find the words to explain it better right now, but still, you know, stuff like that is, like, the most of documentary I'm willing to watch. You know, yeah, It's kind of the way I see things. And well, what else does Netflix have? Like, oh, serious dramas? Well, what do you take me for? Some kind of annoying ass dickhead? Like, no, I don't fucking watch serious dramas. Who does? Like, boring, stuffy old idiots? No. If you want to know what I'm watching, just like, it's got to be funny. That's kind of mostly what I watch on TV, like, you know, comedy stuff. And you know, I don't seem to I don't seem to deviate that much from it. And you know, I watch the occasional other thing, you know. I watch the occasional other stuff when I get the chance to watch TV, but you know, it's mostly comedy shows. And yeah, I'm not gonna go apologizing for that. You know, a bunch of people can be all like, oh hey, look at me, I'm rich, I'm cultured, I'm watching this documentary and then I'm watching Game of Thrones or something. But me, no, fuck that. Me, I'll watch 10 fucking episodes of Impractical Jokers in a row. That's what I am. That is the person that I am. And, you know, you're just gonna have to fucking deal with that. I don't know why I'm telling you to deal with that. You don't care. You don't care what I watch on TV. No, nobody does, but I'm just saying, Netflix is gay, basically. That's basically what I'm saying. Just, like, I know a majority of people will probably disagree with me on that, but hey, to them I say, well, I disagree with you too. We disagree. That's fine. You know, people can have disagreements. It's all cool. I don't mind, you know. I'm not going to think less of you for disagreeing with me. I hope you don't think of less of me for disagreeing with you. Yeah. I've been talking about this for like 20 minutes now. I didn't think I'd be able to talk that long, and quite frankly, the only thing I, you know, was preparing to talk about was the whole talk shows at home thing. But I don't think I can stretch this Netflix hate train out anymore. I'll leave it with one more comment. Fuck Hulu 2, fuck Disney Plus, fuck ESPN Plus, fuck, what else? What else is a streaming service I could say? Oh, fuck Quibi. You know, like, the other streaming services are bad, but this one, you're saying I have to use a fucking phone and can only use a phone? Fuck you. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So the message of this podcast: talk show hosts, get a green screen, and streaming services, go fuck yourself. Cable rules, cable will always rule, and let's not forget that ever. And that was the Perfect Podcast Show. You can follow me on Twitter at Pikachu Allspark. You can follow my second channel on YouTube at Pikachu Allspark TV. And until next week, all hail the king.